and then knees in line with the front of the thighs into the hips. So stand up nice and tall, drop your shoulders up, back and down. Just circle back on the right arm and then change it to the left arm. So I want the movements quicker, yeah? So make them more energetic, yeah? 2 on each side. And again, so 2 on the right and then 2 on the left. Okay, now both together. Round we go. 2, 3. Okay, let's loosen our upper body up. Let's take the arms open. Take it forward and push back, yeah? Take it through, so mobilizing the upper part of the back. Okay, hold it here. Let's go over the top. And then the other side. Okay, and again. One more time. Now take your legs out nice and wide and just come side to side. So we're going to come side into a side lunge, yeah? So taking my weight into my left side and then into my right side. And again, so that's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bring the feet in together, hip distance apart. Sit back into the pelvis, into a little squat and lift. And again, down into squat and lift. 2 more. 1 and down, 2 and down. Stand up nice and tall, give me a knee lift. So it's a knee lift on the right and then on the left. And again, so knee lift and lower. Okay, now we're going to use an opposite arm. So I'm going to go 1. So I'm going to take my opposite arm up to the sky. Okay, that's it. You've got it. Okay, give me 2 more. 1 and 2. Bring it down. Step on the right, curl back on the left. Step left, curl back right. So it's a step and a curl. Yes, I'm hamstring curl. Show you sideways. So I'm bringing my heel to my bottom. Yeah, add in the arms if you want to. So I'm going to bring the arms down. Yeah, this is where we need coordination. Okay. Okay, give me 4 more. 1, 2. I'm going to leave the legs out wide. Leave them here. Squat down. Down and lift. That's it. And again, down and lift up. 1 and 2. Okay, step with a curl. So we're going to step lift. That's it. So curl, heel into the bottom. Okay, give me 4 more. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Take it out nice and wide. Squat down. 1 and down again. So this time go down for 3. So 3 little pulses. 1, 2, 3 and lift. And again. 1, 2, 3 and lift. Cross your arms over in front. 1, 2. Now take them out to the side as you lift up. And again, so 1, 2, 3 and lift. Last time. 1, 2, 3 and lift. Bring the legs in together. Knee lift opposite arm. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Step curl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wide squat. 1, 2, 3 and lift. And again, 1, 2, 3, lift. Last 2, 1, 2. So just little bounces at the bottom. One more time. 1, 2, 3 and lift. Bring those feet in together. Step on the right, knee raise on the left. Step it back. Step and knee lift. And step it back. Step, knee. So what I want you to do, it's like an ab crunch. Standing ab crunch. Push. That's it. So you step in, crunch. The other side, step, crunch. Okay, give me 3. So you do 1, 2, 3. So it's only the ball of the foot going back. 1, 2, 3. And again, so you step 1, repeat a 2 and 3, step back. 1, 2, 3, step back, hold. Posterior lunge, so push back and in. Yes, I'm stepping back into a little lunge and in, yeah. And again, push back 1, push back 2. Take it out to the side, side lunge. So side lunge and then side lunge. And again, so over to one side and then over to the other. Step back lunge, okay. And then the other side, and we're going to go into those side lunges. So side lunge and then the other side. Okay, right side only. Step back, side lunge. That's it. Step back on the left, side lunge. Okay, let's do that again on the right. So I go back on the right, I step out to the side on the right. I go back on the left, and I go out on the left. Okay, give me a side squat. So I'm going to come down, side squat, and lift the other side. Down and lift. Okay, we're going to bring these squats into a travel forward. So it's what we call monster squat. So I'm going to bring my right foot round. Okay, then I'm going to take my left. So then I'm turning diagonal. 3, and then over and 4. Okay, let's take that back. 1 and 2, 3. Take it back into diagonal 4 and lift. Give me a knee raise. There we go. 2, 3 and 4. Give me 4 more. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Step curl. So step curl. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Give me 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Wide squats. Arms in front. 1, 2, 3 and lift. And again. 1, 2, 3. So tuck the tailbone down. Yeah. Push down. 1, 2, 3 and lift. Last time. 1, 2, 3 and lift. Bring the legs in. Step knee single. Step knee. That's it. So think of it, your standing ab crunch. So step forward, pull in. Now give me 3. So 1, 2, 3. Step back, bring the other one in. 1, 2, 3. Step back, bring the left leg in. 1, 2, 3. Step back. 1, 2, 3. Bring both feet together. Lunge back. Come out to the side. Lunge it back. And out to the side. Do it one more time. Lunge back. To the side. So you should feel your heart rate up. Step back. 1. Out to the side. 2. From here. Take a nice deep breath in. And just ragdoll down. Yeah. Down we go. And lift. Draw the arms down again. Deep breath in. And then ragdoll down. 1. And lift. Open out the arms. Turn. Round to your right side. And then round to your left. And again. So round to the right. And left. One more time. Take your palms down or up, whatever's most comfortable for you. You engage the shoulders a little bit more when you take the palms up. Okay, take the hands down. If you're going to get your water bottle. Alright, so from here, just going to come up into a lateral raise. Yeah, lat raise and lower. So I bring up my arms as straight as I can, in line with the shoulders, and down. Okay, so let's get that going. So activate the core muscles. So bringing your posture up nice and tall. Yeah, so you're not here and pushing. And so tall, shoulders back and down. Make the core muscles work. That's it. Lovely. Give me 8 more. 1, 2, and 3. So make the movement continuous as we do in Pilates, yeah? So we go up and down, continuous movements. So there's no stopping and starting. 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, take the legs up nice and wide, sumo squat. So I'm going to bring the weights down in front of me and take the pelvis back. I'm going to come up and I'm going to do a shoulder press. Yeah, so I'm going to come down, push the pelvis back, come down as low as you can to the floor, and then push the weights up. Okay, and again. So down, tilt, and push. Show you sideways. So I come down, push the pelvis back, and then lift. And again. Down through, and lift up. Give me 2 more. So you come down into sumo, up into shoulder press. And again, 1 more. Down into sumo, up into shoulder press. Stay here at the top. Yeah, stay here. Take your weights with you and just come over to your right side very gently. And then over to your left. And again, 1 more. Over to the right. And then over to the left. Bring the weights down in front of you. Open out the chest. And then bring them in. Yeah? So it's like a bear hug or a tree hug. So I'm working right the way across those chest muscles as I open and close. That's it. So really, as you open, slightly push the chest out and then in. 4 more. 1, like you're giving a big tree a hug. 2, 3, last time, 4. Okay, place the weights down in front of you. Give me a hip extension. So I'm just going to do hip extension right and then left. Yeah, so the weights are in front. Hip extension right and then left. And again, 1 and 2, 2 more, 3. Okay, we're going to step out into a side lunge. I'm going to take my weights with me and then I'm going to bring them to the top. So I'm loading the glute, right side and left, even more, yeah? Down into the right and then down to the left. Give me 2 more. So down to right and down to left. Now give me a posterior lunge, but keep the weights at the side of you. So posterior lunge and the other side. 2 more. 1 and 2. Just adding that little bit of weight just changes the dimension of the exercise. Just put that together. So go over to your right side, over to your right, and then over to your left. Now take it behind. So behind and behind, okay? Over to your right, over to your right, and then over to your left. And then take it behind. That's it, lovely. One more time. Okay, lovely guys. Just turn the shoulders round. There, okay. Drop your head, neck and shoulders. And then just roll it all the way down. Just hold it there. Holding on to the back of your legs and bringing your body, your torso in towards your thighs. Giving yourself a lovely stretch at the back of the thighs. Okay. And then from there, just walk your hands forward into the down dog position. Okay. So keeping your heels nice and low. Yeah. So from here, just lift up through the right leg. Take it up to the sky. And then drop it down the other side. Lift and lower. And again, 1 more on each side. So lift and lower, and then lift up, and then lower down. Okay, come down onto your knees. All right, so now I'm in on all 4s. We're going to go into a bear pose. So all you're going to do is tuck your toes underneath you. So your toes and your hands will be supporting you. So I'm going to lift myself up. So pelvis stays the same, back stays in neutral. From here, just going to lift the knees away from the mat, and I'm just going to hold it there. I'm just going to, in a moment, I'm going to add in a twist. So I'm going to twist out to my right, and then to my left. Yeah, out to my right, and then out to my left. Okay, hold that there. Hold 20 seconds. Isometric exercise, really holding in the core muscles, don't let them relax. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Step your right leg back and then your left leg back. Hold that there into your plank. If you need to drop down onto your knees, then you can do so. Yeah, but try, I quite like it not being on the knees if you can, because it puts quite a lot of pressure through the patellas. Oh, there. So let's just drop on the right, drop on the left. Walk it back on the right, walk it back on the left. Hold it plank 10 seconds. Okay. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees through, come down onto your forearms. Yes, I'm into a 3/4 plank. Hold that there, guys, hold that there, and just hip hinge. So I'm going to drop my right hip, and then I'm going to drop my left hip. Okay, and again, so I'm dropping around my right, so I'm on a level 1. I'm going to turn this to a level 2, tuck my toes under, and take it into a turn. Okay, so hip hinge. So rotating through the hips, down and through. Okay, to the right, and then to the left. Last 2, round to the right, and then round to the left. Okay, guys, come down onto your tummy and lie that nice and flat. Just take your hands to the side of your head. Okay, feet nice and wide as well. And I want you to brace the abdominals. We're going to do some lower back work, plus some thoracic extension. So we're going to take the hands to the side of the head. As I lift up, I'm going to bring my arms back into a W and then in. Yeah? So I'm going to lift, back, bring it in and lower. So a count of 4. So it's a lift, W, in, and lower, and keep your tummy muscles really tight. Don't push them out onto the mat. Brace them the whole time. 2 more. Lift, pull back, in and lower. 1 more time. Lift up, pull back, in and lower. Okay, guys, sit back into your child's pose, sitting back onto the heels. Just in front of the body, shoulders up, nice and tall. Yeah, relax them, and then from here, let's just tilt the pelvis and then come back into a half roll back, and then lift up to the top. Okay, and again, so you tilt the pelvis, come back, draw those tummy muscles in as you lift up. Okay, and again, so we're going to add in a little twist. So I'm going to come over to my right side. Okay, then I'm going to lift to the top. Then I'm going to come over to my left side. Okay, now I'm going to come back slightly, and I'm going to stay there, right? From here, just on my tailbone, I'm going to come over to my right and then over to my left. So in Pilates, this is called the waistline warrior. So we're just using the weights to really change the dynamics of the exercise. Okay, hold it center, crunch the right knee in, and then crunch the left knee in. Yeah, go back to your twist. Back to your twist, and twist. Now crunch your right knee in, and then your left knee in. Okay, you know what's coming next, so take both knees in. So go over to your right, then to your left, bring the weight to the center, crunch in, and then take it back the other side. So it's 1, 2, weight, crunch in and back. And again, 1, 2, up, crunch, take it down. 1, 2, hold, crunch, take it back. 2 more. 1, if you need to let the weight go, then just carry on the crunch with me. Okay, 1 more time. 1, 2, oh, it's really getting into those shoulders now. Up and through. Okay, excellent, guys. Just place the weight down at the side of you and come around onto the mat. So I'm going to get us off our arms onto our forearms. Bringing your knees into your chest and then push away to 45 degrees, yeah? So bringing them in, crunch and extend, yeah? And again, so crunch and extend away. Now, as you extend, you're putting your tummy muscles under more strain, yeah? So I want you to really think about drawing them down. So as you straighten the legs to 45 degrees, then you pull down. That's fine, so or do it 2 with me. So push and then back. Okay, 1 more time, up and through. Now leave the legs there into a tabletop position. We're going to come over to the right side and then hip release and then over to the other side. And again, up to center, roll over to your right. So really targeting the midsection of our body. And as we get older and stress levels get higher, so we tend to, men and women, tend to store fat around the tummy. So it's a lot of it is diet, yeah? You do all the exercise in the world, but 70% is what goes into your mouth. 30% are the exercises that you do. Okay. All right, hold it there. Push away, 45 degrees. Hold, and then bring that back into tabletop. And again, push away, 45 degrees, and then hold. Okay, 2 more. Push away to 45 degrees, and then hold. Last time, push away 45 degrees and hold. Hold it there. Now, I want you to concentrate on really pulling in that belly. Yeah, bracing the abdominals. And staying in this position. You're halfway. 10 seconds. And relax. Lovely. Okay, guys, come down onto the mat. Bring yourself down. Bring your knees into your chest. And then just relax there. Okay. All right, lovely. If you need to, just roll off side to side. We're going to come into a seated position. And we're going to go into one more exercise. Okay, so hands under your thighs, feet close to your glutes, and then from there roll up. Okay, coming back to the front. All right, bring your arms up. I'm going to show you sideways actually. Bringing your arms up nice and tall. Yeah, so arms in line with the shoulders. tilt it back. So I want you to stay in that position, all right? So stay there. Now, lift up through the right leg, and then down, and lift up through the left leg, and down. Now I want you to interlink your hands where your fingers are pointing and your thumbs are together. Okay, that's it. So lift and lower, and lift and lower. Okay, so take them both down. After this one, take both legs down. We're going to rotate the upper body. So I'm going to come round to my right side, pointing my finger round to my right, and then over to my left. Okay, and again. So I come round to my right, and then around to my left. Okay, now lift up through the right leg, then come around to the right, and then center. Hold it there, then up on the left, okay? So we're breaking this, we're taking this into pieces, okay? Now, I'm gonna come up on my right, and then up on my left. I'm gonna hold it there, then I'm gonna come around to my right side, hold on with me, round to my left. Then I'm gonna hold center, I'm gonna come back a little bit further, tiny bit further. I'm gonna hold 20 seconds. Isometric, hold it here. I'm not asking the muscle to lengthen or shorten. Working right the way through that rectus abdominis. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Excellent, guys. Take the legs up nice and wide. All right, lovely. Just walk the hands forward and just drop the head. So stretching through the spine into the lower back. Okay, then walk the hands back in. Just place your right hand onto your ankle, or as close as you can. Take your left arm over on top, and then just look down to your left foot. So you should feel the stretch in the left side of your back. Okay, and then up to the top. So now hand down, so your left hand down, then your right arm over, look underneath you. Okay, and then back to the center. Bring your heels in, your soles of your feet in, and then just rock side to side. Just loosen off those glutes. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, guys, so that's it. That's our workout today. Midsection meltdown. I'm going